Word to your mother.
All right. This is the most quiet cold opening we had.
I'm just sipping on the Ronies with my broskies.
Sipping on this Rona.
Back in the same, hold on.
The name on the back.
Then I was going to say the name.
Whatever.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to
y'all
the
double topping right now. Laptops.
I ain't.
Double topping?
I just got this laptop yesterday, my nigga.
Double topping?
Hey, I'm in this bitch now.
double toppy.
Double toppy?
Josh can hit the good research for us now.
We got our tech team.
Already got shit pulled up.
Look, y'all, we getting in the daughter. Everybody following in line.
We're getting bigger out here, man.
Damn, I need a rewind button on here. Rewind sound effect.
So you got you for sure. The original sound effects.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 102. How the fuck did I forget that?
Yeah, it's like we started over now. We should definitely know these numbers. We up into the bitch.
We are your host, Clayton.
J Smooth in the
Alisha
building.
A.
And Mondo. J Smooth, you know, you was going with the line.
Yeah,
my fault. No.
He was doing the extended intro.
I drugged that without letting y'all know. I had to.
Nigga fucking it up.
I had to inform my people.
Was it?
But yeah, I damn sure don't have any topics for this week. So Josh came in with the heat actually for the topics. So
Here you are.
Oh yeah, damn! I gotta look some of this back up because this is like days ago. Hold on. Well, while I'm looking up that, we can talk about Brittany Griner getting out of prison, getting out of her sentence 9 months in.
she at the strip club right now.
So is she actually back? America's
No, not
Swallow
back, not yet. I don't know.
She
could-
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's either like just landing in America or on her way.
Interesting.
How long
But
is
she's
that
free.
flight back?
I have no idea. I know they like landed in a different country, and then before coming here.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Smoke a joint you out. Shit, go ahead.
I was about to say.
Somebody said she needed that. She needed that bitch immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't even looking for that. She looking for that flower for
What you
now.
mean? She's probably clean now.
She
No,
cut her
she
dreads.
right back on the.
She cut her dreads.
Did they make her?
Did she?
Actually,
Probably.
Oh,
I don't know if
made
they.
her cut
I don't
it?
know if they
Probably
made her
want
cut
some
it or not, but
Damn.
she ain't got her dreads no more.
You know them Russian girls.
She probably fine. Let me pull it up.
yeah. All right.
They be having a good buzz cut.
Yo, I gotta see some pictures. But so for people that don't know, just to give like a little context, earlier this year, I don't remember exactly the month because it kind of just went and came and went pretty much. But Brittany Griner, she got locked up for marijuana possession for like some oil that she had in her package unknowingly to her, and she's like, "Oh,
She knew.
I didn't know it was there." I'm like, I mean, you could
Give her the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, I could give her the benefit of the doubt, but the benefit of the doubt, like Russia don't care about your doubt, like like where you can benefit. They only care about where they can benefit. And
the regular police over here don't give a fuck about this. You got this shit on you, it's yours, Jack.
Exactly, like while entering Russia, which it's illegal there, you know that. So in most cases, like I would take extra precaution to try and prevent some shit like that from happening. But that's just me personally. And then, I mean, now I was writing a bunch of shit down. I was like, Russia had no sympathy. They came down with that big long hammer, long black hammer. And
That's what you got going on.
no, I'm just talking shit, man.
Nigga
So-
just get a little bit of beer and I don't know how to.
No,
She's
so
like, and then what happened
Working on the
was.
stand up.
so then at the time they were talking about getting Paul Whelan and Griner back for this Victor boot bout, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say boot though.
Tony Stark. That's who.
Yeah.
They got.
They said a Russian.
The Russian Tony Stark, aka the Merchant of Death, is one of his nicknames. But y'all ain't hear that from me because I don't want him to come after me. And they were talking about doing that swap at the time. Fast forward to now, and the swap of some kind is done, but a lot of people would say it's not the most ideal swap. So it's just Brittany Griner for the Merchant of Death, an arms dealer that he, under the guise of like a logistics company, was moving a bunch of weight in the form of military weaponry to terrorist organizations and other affiliates that he fucked with.
Yeah.
So my thing is when, so in 2008, they ran a sting operation on this guy. So for the people that don't know what a sting operation is, it's basically where the police try to set you up to commit a crime or like use something that's happening and you commit a crime and they kid your ass. And in a lot of situations, that shit is very expensive and time consuming. And so now, like, and then y'all just letting them go. To me personally, it feels like for basically nothing. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a person, but like if we're comparing the impact that people have or that they can have on future events, it's like, yo, one person for potentially millions of lives. Potentially, I can't even speak on that for sure, but just the possibility of it escalating that far.
Yeah, no, that shit is really like, so deep shit.
Like, and it's plausible.
Yeah.
Like, very plausible.
Because you do care about Brittany Griner, because her life does matter. But
yeah, like, it's not even to take anything away from her. Like, she's just a person in the situation.
Yeah. But they took advantage of that situation for 100%. They knew what they was doing.
Bro, Russia fleeced us.
Okay.
Like, bro.
I don't know if I understand why they did it politically.
Exactly.
That's understand
all they cared about.
Why they did it politically. But also, I feel like they wouldn't just like give him back willy-nilly. I feel like there was some strings attached, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think he's just going to go back. They give him back, and he's just like, sweet, I'm going to go back doing all the shit that I was doing before.
Maybe not right.
We can't stop
That's
him.
exactly
Once he go back to Russia, America can't do shit over there.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be
Russia
the
don't allow America to have really no jurisdiction over
How do they know that
they
I mean, like, Russia's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Hardcore.
Yeah. So how do they know, how do we know that they're going to be like, okay, you're back. You went to America. We can trust you.
He was an ex-Soviet officer.
You know what I'm saying? What if he decided, fuck Russia, they ain't get me. I've been stuck over here this whole time. I'm about to turn on these motherfuckers.
Because Russian people ain't raised like that. Russian people are tough.
Yeah,
to the grave.
No.
Russian people, like, you can torture them all you want. They will off themselves.
Yeah.
You ain't getting shit out of a Russian dude. Out of a Russian spy, good luck. Them motherfuckers are tough. They ain't like us over here.
Forget about it.
They talk about how soft we is over here. Shit.
And honestly, like, doing shit like this, doing shit like this is the embodiment of that, in my opinion. But I want to hear other people speak because I did go on like a little monologue.
Oh yeah, we let you run.
We let you go.
Okay.
We're like, let him go.
Brittany Griner being free, I'm happy to see Brittany free.
I'm happy to see her free.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not happy to see her.
No, I know that the trade off.
Just looking at it in the reality of it.
Yeah,
the trade off. I don't want to say it was like a bad trade off or anything like that because I don't want to diminish the fact that she is home, but like the potential danger of who we had to let go to get Brittany home is like it's kind of bad. It ain't like a Russian WNBA player for Brittany Griner or a Russian citizen, like Russian citizen for Brittany Griner. Like, nah, but Russia also got another one of our Marines locked up over there, and they had them locked up for like 10 years or something like that.
He's still over there? Or
yeah. And the government apparently was trying, allegedly from the reports, they said that they were trying to get him home too, and Russia was like, no, it's one person for one person. So they had to pick, and they chose Brittany Griner. And some people like, so y'all chose this mediocre basketball player instead of the Marine who's been locked up for years, and y'all allegedly been trying to get him out for however long.
It's not really much. I don't think it's really about that either. Because, this is the way I look at it is,
tell your perspective.
She was. I'm not saying that I don't know the situation with the Marine, but she was somewhat overall innocent. I feel like that mistake obviously was made, but I feel like she was innocent to a higher power that she shouldn't have never got sucked into, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely like it was overblown what she got arrested for. But
Yes.
in our eyes, I got to keep saying that
because they rules are they rules.
Yeah.
And she has been over there.
On top of it, she is a minority over there. She is a woman. I feel like the treatment would be, if it sounds horrible, but like
they
worse.
respect the hell out of they women over there. Like they respect
not,
the hell out of
Not
them.
not
lesbians,
ones
though.
that are
No,
captured,
they don't play
lesbians that are
lesbian
captured.
They don't play that shit.
A black lesbian that
they
play
don't play that shit.
basketball
Well,
that brought drugs over. Hell
Gay
no.
players, but she plays sports over there. She get paid pretty good. She gets paid better over there than she did over here
Yeah,
to play
that's-
over there.
Yeah.
But
That's across these period in basketball.
But
That's
then
why
again,
more
if you
women
go into
leave.
another country and you're breaking the law and you get arrested for it during a time where, like, it's not okay because the
Mhm.
war was breaking out, all this shit
Yeah.
going on, you decide to break a
Yeah.
crime in a different country and you get captured, like, yeah, you could become a political pawn. I mean, you don't think it's going to get that bad, but let's be honest.
Oh,
Like,
it is.
you in another country, if you jaywalking, you can get
Mhm.
fucked up for that. You don't know how serious they take it.
Yeah.
That I mean, the only mistake Brittany Griner made was getting caught. She knew that weed pen was in her fucking bag.
I gotta give it a benefit.
I can't.
Hey.
She knew it was in her
Like,
bag.
hey, whether or not,
Where else were you
whether or
gonna
not
have
she knew, whether or not she knew, it don't fucking matter.
It was like
In
a
all
pen.
honesty.
Because there might have been a spare one in there. She'd been traveling already.
Mm.
Boom! I might forget I had a little spare one in there.
She might
But how
have.
much for shit y'all forgetting today?
She might have forgot where she
Have
put
you
it
ever been
originally.
traveling and forgot some
We're
shit?
gonna give
No.
the benefit of the doubt.
Because
I'm
I'm
not.
saying you gotta think they regular people. These are regular people.
Look,
They
and
are.
We
I am-
forget shit on a regular
No, if I'm
basis.
traveling,
No.
especially across seas, I want to have the most easiest experience.
Yeah.
I don't carry barely anything. I don't even carry like liquids on me.
How
And I'm
often do
totally
we do it
fine.
too, though.
I'm totally fine with giving her the benefit of the doubt. Like I'm fine with
Slightly.
that. It doesn't like
Yeah, like
Like,
I
yeah,
can see
like,
you
yeah,
outside. I'm saying you outside.
like
I
yeah,
definitely
you
can
can
see
give her the
outside.
benefit of the doubt. My stance
You
don't really
gotta-
change that much.
No, fuck
Yeah.
that,
No,
man.
hell no. I get if you got the
No, you ain't getting the benefit of the doubt, bro. You go to the airport, they trip on you if you got a bottle of water.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You
it
wanna
wasn't-
carry
it wasn't on
cannabis
your
oil?
person though. That's what I'm saying. It's not on your body. It's inside your bag.
But you carry if you got weed in your bag at the airport, they
It's
catch
your
you and find
bag.
the weed.
It's the that's what I'm saying. You know how small those cartridges are?
No, I
They
know
can
that.
get lost in there, and you fuck around and forget they're in there.
No, I know that, but I'm saying even if you got the cannabis oil, whatever the fuck it is, you got that in the bag and they capture it, you're gonna be in some trouble regardless.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in the trouble for sure.
So the fact that you
I'm just giving you the
even
benefit of the
like
doubt.
if
you may not knew it was in there, and it was like, damn, nah, I got myself in some shit.
you better check that bag for that. If I'm going to the airport with
Shit.
TSA, I'm making
Man,
sure
it's
I ain't
easy
got
to
nothing
That's
on.
me.
revisionist. It's easy to say that, man. But
That's
you never
me.
know
That's
if you
me
rushing.
now.
I ain't
That's
never
me
had-
now.
You never know if you rushing, bro. You forget shit. You might forget some shit on your way to work that you know you're supposed to remember.
On my way to work is different, but if I'm going to an
How
airport,
is that different? That's her work. She's going to work.
international.
She's going. This is
not
normal
across
to her,
seas though.
You got to.
If I work in Canada and say, even for example, I go to Canada, right? You know, I like to hang out there. When I go over there, I strip my entire car. I make sure there's not
How often do
anything
you
in the
go?
car. I used to go quite a bit actually because my ex, his
'Cause
family, his dad's side all lived over there. So we went over there quite a bit and
This
we
is
had a scare
years.
one
They do
time.
that
Ever
search,
since
man.
then,
years.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've been going there for
Don't matter.
years since I was
Don't matter.
19.
You
I'm
could-
28 now. Even now, I still, when I go over there, I make sure there's nothing
I don't care.
that they could
I
ever
don't
possibly
care, man.
give me some shit
You can
for.
forget some
And
clothes.
that's Canada.
You
It's
can
not
forget.
You can
No,
forget your clothes.
flight,
You can forget
nothing.
passport. You can forget all this other shit.
Yeah,
but one thing
no,
I'll make
you
a
can't.
show. One thing I'll make a show. I don't got on me is
Mm-mm.
anything that's gonna get me locked up.
I wouldn't
It
even
can-
wear anything like with any drug related
Drug,
on my
alcohol,
shirt
weapon,
or anything.
None
Nothing.
of that on me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I get up
It
to the
can get
TSA,
lost
nigga,
in
the
your
belt
bag.
come off,
That's what I'm saying.
everything.
The cartridge is smaller than that motherfucking Blix.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It
But
that's
you
can
still
get
got
lost
me.
in your bag. That's what I'm saying. It can get lost in your bag.
I'm Jamaican show. I ain't got that shit on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm too overly careful, bro, because I know how
Bro,
I know how
We all
situations
say
can
that,
go
but we all
left
done got
so
into
quick, bro.
accidents to fuck some shit up. Try
Listen,
to be.
man.
We always say
I almost
we
got into an
careful.
accident this morning on
listen,
some
we
fuck
regular
shit.
people.
At the
bro.
end of the day, Brittany Griner, we about to catch her in Magic City,
No cap.
getting a lap dance, eat some chicken
Yeah,
wings.
she should.
She
With a
about to
joint.
be, yeah, bro. She about to take the biggest fucking hit. People said she better be singing that motherfucking national anthem
Dog.
at the next game.
Dog, she better kneel.
Uh,
Dog.
They talking about
Oh
she
my God.
like she better be hitting them high notes.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
but she is one of the biggest WNBA stars though.
Mhm.
She's
How
easily
much is
top
that
five.
saying, bro?
Well, I'm saying I don't watch that.
Josh don't stay in league like that.
I mean, can we be realistic, bro?
Don't diminish their league.
Yo, like y'all are extremely happy, and I'm happy too. But who's gonna go watch the league now because of this?
You'd be surprised.
I would love to be surprised. I want to be surprised.
Okay,
Please,
if she continues to play and all of this plays out like this, who is not going to watch her? America's going to watch her for curiosity in general.
By the time their season start up, though, people ain't going to care because their season don't start up until like late spring.
I disagree.
And also,
I think the view's about to go crazy.
I want to mention something else too.
I think they might go up.
I don't watch women's basketball. I don't give a fuck about women's basketball.
They're not finna watch nobody else but her game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
no, I think they're gonna watch. I think that first game.
Is she even gonna play though? Let's be honest.
Yeah, she still got the.
They're gonna just throw her right in. You think?
Hell yeah!
It's the off season right now, so she got home.
So you don't even know when their season is. Look at you.
I have no idea. That's what I said. I don't watch women's basketball.
The WNBA play when the NBA is in their off season is when the WNBA play because they don't want. They're trying to help grow the WNBA's viewership. It would be stupid as hell to have WNBA playing at the same time as the NBA because really nobody will watch it then because
that makes sense.
Everybody's going to watch the NBA. So they play in the summertime.
They have to. Bro, so one thing I did want to bring up too, just in relation to this, because they were talking about a lot of different people, like prisoners in Russia for different reasons that they have. There's this one, I can't find his name. I'm looking for it right now. But there's this one teacher that he had taught in a couple of different countries. I'm pretty sure he was American, something like that. And he got basically the same type of situation with Brittany Griner, but I think he actually had like actual flour, but he was like medical marijuana type of situation. So like supposedly I think Brittany Griner's was, but he's been in jail for way longer than Brittany has, and I just find like I'm not trying to like deep dive on that train. I agree. Like I'm not removing accountability from the man, but damn, that man's he's been there longer. Can
people think
same crime, but he got actually 6 more years. Yes, 5 more years. She had 9 originally. He got 14.
Well, men already get, if women and men commit the same crime, men normally get more time than the women on average. But
what about equality?
But we as a country gotta stop thinking our laws apply everywhere fucking else.
Yeah.
You can't go to Russia and you have a medical marijuana card for the U.S. This is a whole different country.
That's the arrogance of Americans, though.
That's why when people go on there,
true.
like talking, like free Britney, like I definitely agree, free Britney, but she broke the law over there too. If they saying she can't let go, yeah, we all know it's for a political move, but this is their rules. Ain't shit we can say about it.
It's not like they just made up the rule just for her, and it was a rule they had.
Yeah,
she's just the biggest name that we knew, and I think to be honest,
nobody know that teacher, and they want to know.
Yeah, the government don't care. They're like, all right, he over there.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas ain't gonna fight for an ex-Marine to get back though.
Nobody knew
that
him.
would have made more sense. Though,
Nobody knew
American
him.
standpoint.
Brittany Griner has a name.
People at this point.
Brittany Griner has a name, and everybody in America talking about free her.
Everyone's.
If the government would have freed that teacher or that Marine instead of Brittany, the backlash they would have got for that.
I don't know. I think it only been for black folks.
Yeah.
No, they would have got
the LGBTQ element.
Yeah.
They would have got a huge backlash if they would have freed anybody but Brittany because Brittany was the known one. Let Brittany out.
I feel like there would have been outlash from the WNBA and their fans.
I think the patriotism.
No, it's not just WNBA. I've seen people who are just in the story in general. Like I don't watch that WNBA, but I've been keeping up on the story. I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very telling to our country as well.
People are not reading into like everything or who's all locked up over there. All they know is Brittany Griner's locked up over there. Free her.
It's the power of the media.
To read it.
Yeah.
So if somebody else would have got freed, people here would have been pissed about that.
Yeah, I think it would have been a small group. I still think if they would have got the Marine out, I think it would have been a small group.
No, they don't. America don't negotiate with terrorists.
You know what's funny?
Several occurrences.
No, I know. I'm saying.
Several occurrences.
I'm saying that's their motto. They're not going to do that, bro. They're not about to give up the Russian Tony Spark. Everybody give up.
Tony Spark.
Yeah, Tony Spark.
Bruh.
They said they don't negotiate with terrorists, but this is happening more quite frequently lately.
Because I think that was a political move to help them try to get a longer term in office.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they did that.
Like, well, like,
regardless.
I'm trying to understand because when they came in with this plan, and I don't know what in them thought that this was going to go extremely well. I don't know.
They knew
maybe it's just me.
Well. But they got to take the punches because it's either or. You have to take the punches.
Mm-hmm.
You got to feel like
That's
which
fair.
one are going to land softer. That's really what you gauge.
In this situation,
they
I
gave
guess
a
they
war
feel like
machine. They gave that boy.
Stop playing,
And
bro.
you think he's not going back to move weight, Alicia?
They're doing
You think he's not moving weight?
That boy is
back there.
Terrence Howard,
That
bro.
boy is in the lab
Terrence
right
Howard.
now. That boy is in the lab right now. I'm telling you. Y'all had me locked up for this long? I got
They
something for
can't
y'all.
pick that boy
If
up
he was
in
the real
truck.
Tony Stark, he would have bust out himself. He would have made a suit. Bye.
I'm telling you.
They probably had that boy in extreme lockdown.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
in
shit on
Russia,
Kung
they
Fu
train for
Panda
that.
With the,
But in Russia, they train for that.
with the motherfucker.
And that crime that one
down
dude,
there.
the crime that one dude went for, the Paul Whelan dude, it was for espionage. Bro, like the level of the crime is different. So they're going to treat you way different, bro. They ransacked the man at a hotel. Like espionage as a crime? Nick, nah. Your ass is getting turned out.
Dude is 007 out here.
Yo.
And Brittany Griner just got arrested for a weed pen. And that's the trade-off we gave. James Bond.
No.
And that's funny. That's funny too because the sentences for the Russian Tony Spark and and Paul Whelan is almost the same. So the one guy got 25 years and Whelan got 16. So the Spark he gonna get on 2037. He would have, and Whelan's gonna get on 2036. So I mean, like it's a lot of parallels to me that would start to align there. But again, I'm not the one making those decisions.
But Tony Spark is free and the other dude's still locked up.
Yeah, that's facts.
Anyway, what's some more uplifting or funny topics we can get into that Josh hit with?
Oh, my got one. Oh,
I think it's a carry on from last week. It's some shit we said.
He put it in a
after,
group chat.
off
He
air.
put it in a group chat earlier this week.
Oh, you talking about that?
Whatever y'all.
Oh,
Oh, with that one girl, what she was talking about.
I wasn't even talking about that. Me and Khalifa.
I
I mean,
we can
we can hit that one real quick.
Which one?
Do you have the video, or do you want to play the audio?
I ain't got the video. I ain't got my phone.
Oh yeah, damn.
What's the name of the video? Can you look it up on something?
Yeah, it's on
You got
TikTok.
your Facebook or something on there?
I got the audio.
Oh.
Like I ain't just played it.
I guess just play it in the microphone.
Who goes after a girl significantly younger than them is severely lacking in their life. And I mean that confidence-wise. I mean, like, they are falling short in so many places that is the only place they can turn to feel like they have something on the scale of power.
And ultimately it's predatory. There's just no way to because you're manipulating someone who is not aware of what they're giving you. Yeah. And it's unfair.
Any guy.
Okay, so that was me and Khalifa on a podcast with Amrata.
That porn fucked her life up, bro.
Yeah.
She is so fucked up in the head.
So I wanted to get your opinions on
They
that.
put her on a podcast.
She was used to be on the Joe Budden podcast at first.
Yeah,
long time ago.
She been on multiple
That's good.
podcasts.
She got
Like,
out
she
the porn
speaks
game.
well.
She's out the porn game.
Do you know she only did
Yeah,
porn
I
for like
saw
3
that.
months?
Yeah.
And that was it?
That's it.
She didn't do
Lana
didn't
Rose
do-
only did it for 9 months.
She got banned
they
from
just
her.
be
She's banned from her
jumping
home
on the
country. Her home country don't want her to come there because of her doing porn and all that shit.
Yeah, she
her
did
life
her job
life
and
is
stuff,
fucked
yeah.
up because as much as she actually trying to build a life out away from that. Like
Mhm.
she tried to get into sports media. She's trying to do podcasts. She's trying to get her life like on a clean slate. But everywhere she go, everybody knows like, yo,
Mhm.
I done got off on to you, like blah blah. Like everywhere
That's
she
why that
goes.
should be hurtful to you.
She can't do shit. So now her life is legit ruined because she did 3 months of porn.
Mhm. But
And
let's
that's what
let's hit the topic though.
That's
What
what a
she
lot
talking
of
about?
that's what a lot of women don't realize.
Mhm.
Yo, like she did 3 months of that, and her life is ruined. And these bitches out here doing OnlyFans,
Mhm.
thinking that shit's sweet until
For
that
a
shit come back.
fraction.
Yeah.
A fraction of what
I know,
homie
these-
was
But no, I'm
making.
saying that
y'all
I'm-
hitting on them. That's some little.
But I'm
Y'all
saying
know
Yeah.
the most they say the ones that make the most money are the most normal looking. I'm not trying to say.
No, yeah, like the not.
Yeah, because it makes it feel like you
personable.
Can get her
that's
more
the whole
than what's in that.
OnlyFans.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I just want to touch on that.
Y'all feel that way about the older men with the younger women?
well, let's ask Alisha. Do you think?
Why? Because I love older men.
She's talking to you.
She's talking to me.
I was saying, do you think it's predatory? Is what they said.
All right, wait. Before you answer, like the way she like answered that, it was like fill in the blank, bro. But you ain't even start your sentence yet. And she just filled that bitch in for you.
I do love older men. I love them. I think there's a. Well, I think the way that she's talking about it is more like a 19-year-old getting with like a 30-year-old. I think the way she's speaking, I feel like it's more like that. Because I'm 28, so if I'm dating someone, 35 to 40 to 50, I don't think that's predatory.
But
we're both adults, you know what I'm saying?
Some people do feel that way though.
We were in different forms of our life, so I can see, but I do believe like if you think about your 19, 20, 21-year-old self, and then
Clueless.
Even till now, like me being 28 compared to my 21-year-old self. Back in the day, if I was dating like 30 to 40-year-olds, I do think that's a little predatory because you still have. Yeah, sorry about that. You still have like quite a bit to learn in life, and I think men at that age usually, hopefully, are like somewhat established, have been through it, a little bit of trauma, a little bit of heartbreak, so they kind of manipulate you in a way, if that makes sense. Like you're like, oh, this older guy wants attention from me. Like I'm so special. Like you look at it like, oh, like I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's usually, I've looked at it that way. Predatory. I only think it's predatory when it's like I'd say 20 or under. Like if you're 21 and up, it's not really predatory. Like it's just, there is a little bit of manipulation game. And I think that you just need to be aware of that. Girls be like, I'm mature for my age. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? They always going to have that little bit of one up. So I would say her statement overall, I would go 50-50 with it. Yes and no.
I just feel like it's situational. It's very.
I agree.
Well, we're going to judge it on this, like she said 50-50.
Yeah.
Which y'all percentages?
I would say.
I think it's
65-35.
I think it's creepy.
Which is which?
Not predatory.
Josh, which is which though? Like,
this nigga Josh been so infatuated with his laptop.
What is the 35?
No, he's
65.
He's like,
no, the 65 is the people that aren't being predatory.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No,
y'all niggas wasn't listening, bro.
I think predatory is like a hard word because when I think of predatory, I think of like a significant age difference, if that makes sense. Like teenager, adult.
Some people be tripping like 25 and 45. People be tripping about that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's weird. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's weird more so than anything. A 20-year gap.
What do you find weird about it?
A 20-year gap.
My mom
how my brain picture something like that
think it's weird.
is the fact that like I'm 20 and you just now being born. That's how I like view 45 and 25. By the time your first tooth came in, I just now became legal to drink.
But you technically didn't know them in them time periods.
No,
so
I know.
You didn't get to see them go through that changes and none. So this is the new person that you're coming in contact with.
I know that, but to me, like I view you as a kid. This is me. Like the way I view people, I can't date anybody that's more than 3 years younger than me. And it took a while for me to even be able to be okay with that because when I was younger, I used to view like if a chick liked me and she was like 3 years younger than me, I'm like, my little brother your age. Like, motherfuckers, my brother your age. Like, that's how I viewed it. I was like, I'm weird like that, though. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong, but I think it's definitely weird if you're 25 dating an 18-year-old. I think that's weird.
Yeah. Like that's where it starts. It's just a different
okay.
state of mind, I feel, between like...
Yeah. I think if you're 30 dating a 19-year-old, that's weird too.
Yeah.
Like if you're 30 dating a 21-year-old, if you're dating a 21-year-old, I'm cool with that because y'all can go do everything together. If you're dating somebody fresh out of high school, I think that's weird because to me they still a kid.
Yeah.
Even though back in like years ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago, it would be okay. I guess you can
Common
date somebody
practice.
like that.
Mhm.
But I think nowadays it's weird. Like when I see an 18-year-old, I'm like, my sister your age, my baby sister your age. I can't.
Do you feel like it
That-
goes both ways? Like, because I know obviously the men being older in the situation is obviously looked at as more predatory more oftentimes. But do
I
you
don't
feel
wanna
it's
say
the
it's
same way
I
when
don't want to say it's predatory
Or-
because
like it look weird or like you get like different looks at it? Like in
yeah,
certain
I mean
situations?
you'll get a
Like,
look, but I think predatory is thrown around too easily.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if you have predatory actions or predatory mindset, you're not going for the chicks that's 18, 19. You like it's something in you that's making you go for younger.
Yeah.
These 18-year-old, 19-year-olds isn't feeling that crave that you got.
Yeah.
You clearly have a fetish for younger than 18, 19. So
Mhm.
I don't think it's predatory. I definitely think it's easier to get women younger because they're so inexperienced,
Mhm.
and the younger women might be infatuated. Like, oh, he grown. That's why when we was 18, girls like, I don't date boys my age.
Yeah.
They date older dudes because they infatuated with the older dudes.
Mhm.
I think that's
Mhm.
definitely what it is. I just think we're on the end now of where we're the older dudes.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
The older dudes out here be fucking with that shit.
I do. There was a part where she said something about older guys being insecure, something about being the older men being insecure and stuff. That I have experience. Well, I think I'm not gonna speak on personal actual experience, but I do see where she's coming from. Not as so much as they're insecure, but the like older women. I feel like at a certain point they don't put up with shit from guys their age at their same age. Like if I was to date a 28-year-old, like, and he came to me on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, no, you can't be on me with some bullshit like that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Because it's always stated that women mature faster than men.
Oh, 1,000%.
So
I think
doesn't
they
it make more
no.
sense that women start to
1,000%.
date that?
No, women don't mature faster than men.
Yes, they do. I think it's
100%
actually.
biologically, it is
Physically.
I think
Physically,
No,
yeah.
and mentally.
No, we develop.
I'm sorry.
We develop faster physically than them, but mentally they develop faster than us.
Oh,
Fact,
shit.
Clay, 100% fact.
It's
Clay.
facts.
Then why the hell they
It's
can't hold themselves
scientifically
accountable?
It's facts.
That don't mean they
Because they're
it's
using
still flaws within it.
no.
It's
They're
still
using
flaws within it.
manipulation tactics
Exactly.
to dodge the accountability
Like I
because
told
they
my
don't
girl,
want it.
Women
They don't
are
want that.
verbally abusive.
That was
as
why-
they learn how
that
to
was
get
gonna be
their
my
verbal
question
game
to
together
Alisha.
before men.
That was
They know how
gonna
to
be my question
communicate
to
they show
Alisha.
better than men.
I've
That's
seen
what
men
they're-
and women.
Oh, let
be-
Mondo get this off.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I kept cutting Mondo off. My
Oh, no, you
bad.
don't know, you good. But I was just saying, like, they develop more communication skills earlier than men. Like, that's their practice.
Mhm.
Because it's go back to prehistoric times and just how we communicated with each other. Women were more social than men.
Mm-hmm.
Men were more brute and physical. That's why
Mm-hmm.
that's why we shift into these ways, and men are more aggressive and all this kind of stuff. But women are aggressive, but it's not through physicality because
Oh, yeah.
women don't really want to fight. It's more fighting is more of a man thing. Not saying women don't fight, but it's more in the man's nature to fight. But a woman is more verbal.
Mhm.
They try to scar you with their words more than hitting you.
Oh, yeah. That's
We're
why
all about
It's a
the mental
defense.
game, baby.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's
I'm
more
not
mental.
dancing to that.
That's why a lot of men,
That
that's
shit
why a lot
right
of men get caught up.
I'm like,
What'd you say, Mondo?
And that's why a lot of men get caught up because they try to outthink the woman, but their brain can't process like a woman brain can process. Especially if you're on the same
they
age
only
or
think
younger.
used to their
And certain
one
type of men.
wavelength. Women are
Yeah.
thinking in like 3 wavelengths, and the men
Yes.
have to force themselves to
that
go
was
to
gonna
the
be my
other
question to
way.
Alisha. I was gonna say, do you think women throw the word out insecurity or who hurt you or you need to go to therapy when
As a
when
deflection.
dudes can match the women's verbiage?
I like that question.
I don't think it's that. I think I only use those terms now because I used to be. I'm still working on myself. I still have communication issues. I'm still like going through that.
I mean, but not you specifically. We're just talking about
No, but
in
some
general.
women like literally are just in denial. They're just like, men are trash. I was one of them. Men are trash. Men did not know, understand. Like, are you holding, like you said, are you holding yourself accountable? Are you looking at yourself? Like, I think of myself like, okay, so the one guy that I was messing with was 20 years older than me. And he's not a horrible person. I don't think I approached him. I was in his inbox. I was in his DMs. I don't think I recognized it for what it was, if that makes sense. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, this older guy is good looking and he got all this, but he wants attention. He wants my attention, if that makes sense. When at the end of the day, what really was that? A sneaky link, some attention? Like there was no substance to it. Do we enjoy each other's company? Do we enjoy each other? Yeah, but at the end of the day, there was no substance. There was no hope for a relationship. There was no, he was like very out of touch with the modern day. Why me, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, social media. And like sometimes even in conversation, there was just such a disconnect. And I'd be like, I don't understand why he's treating me like this. He doesn't give a fuck about me. It wasn't that. It was just like, the age gap did make a difference. And I'm not saying that's in every situation. Yeah, but the communicate, and that ties into communication as well. Like it was just like every day I'd be like, I don't understand how you're looking at. We were raised differently. So I was the oldest in my family. He was the youngest. I feel like it all is, age is a fraction, I feel, of the thing. That's why I would date. I personally just stumble upon dating older men. Would I date someone my age or younger if the opportunity presented itself? But like I said, they would have to come at me with that level of, you know what I'm saying, the level that I'm at mentally.
Yeah, that ain't answer the question
at all.
I'm just saying communication, it takes time. I don't think age is a big factor is what I'm saying. I don't think age is
that verbal shit.
Thank you, Clay, for staying up. I forgot what the question was.
What was the question?
Because she was making some good points. That's how they get you. They make great points. Hey,
but I'm just saying, I don't think age is that big of a factor, essentially.
It was nothing about age. The question was...
What was the question? That's what we were talking about originally.
That was not... She like, that game was so cold. She was spitting some shit, but what was the question?
You're like, you're right. What was the question?
The question was, do you think women throw the words insecurities and... insecurities or who hurt you? They throw this word. They do this because they're trying to deflect the fact that they're not used to men basically being able to express themselves or match their energy. So they immediately go, "Oh, who hurt you?" Or they call dudes insecurity because the dudes are trying to hold them accountable for their actions. It's basically what I'm saying. Do you think women just do that to deflect? Because they don't want to look at themselves.
I feel like they use the terms wrong, like insecurity, or what was the other one that you were saying?
Who hurt you?
I feel like they use those terms wrong. I don't think it's really usually because they can't look at themselves. I think it's more of a deflection of this person hurt me. I'm going to try to justify it, if that makes sense. Like, obviously you hurt me because you're insecure. Obviously you hurt me because somebody hurt you. But maybe that's not the case at all. Maybe that guy's just going through something. Maybe you guys shouldn't be in that relationship. Maybe you both don't know how to communicate. Maybe it really is at the end of the day just a shitty person. I think girls just like always want to. They just can't take the no, not a no, but can't take the
rejection.
The rejection ultimately, which I understand. It's hurt. It's vulnerability.
Every time we get on these topics, like kind of like about said situation, it's like I immediately think of my ex because my ex was that type of person. Like, oh, who hurt you, or are you insecure, or you can't handle me? First off, why do I got to handle you?
Ew, who says that? That's disgusting.
Women was like that. Like
I do see women like that.
But first off, why do I got to handle you? We both grown. Like, why should I have to handle you?
That shit is so
Secondly, you did some bullshit. I'm not coming at you crazy, but I'm expressing to you what you did and why I feel this way. And you going, oh, you insecure. That's why you feel that way. Bitch, no. A dude offered you $300 to send him some nudes and you were like, you cool with me sending this? No. And here's why I'm not okay with you doing that. Oh, you just insecure because blah, blah, blah.
Why'd you even ask me then?
No, that just let you know what kind of girl you got.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Not to mention, I feel like
I know
$300. I'm just playing.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. But
that could have turned into Clay Pimpin'. No gap.
But it was from a dude she didn't even know.
That purple coat back.
It was just some random. It was just some random dude. Some random dude. She never met him before or anything. I'm like, first of all, you
ain't it like that a lot these days?
Clay sitting on the picture he sent us with him and Kingston on the side of the side. That was gonna be Pimp Clay.
It's not Kayla. It wasn't Kayla.
No. I'm not saying Kayla. I'm saying she gonna have you like how you was sitting in that thing, looking like a pimp.
But it was like she was legit. We started fighting because she wanted to send it, and I'm like, why would I be okay with my girl sending this to another dude? Like, why would I make that make sense to me? She like, I mean, you ain't sending it to me. Okay.
And let you know what kind of girl you got, bro.
Wait,
she was a girl
like she not like you ain't sending her enough nudes?
No,
I ain't sending her the $300.
Like,
Oh,
it's
wow.
for money. She trying to get
She's just trying to
Fair.
get money. She don't want to be in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Oh, she doing OnlyFans?
That's
Probably.
wild.
I have
She
no
gotta
idea.
be.
Would not be
OnlyFans.
surprised. Would not be
If she was
surprised.
gonna do that for the 3,
Matter of fact,
man,
nah.
what? OnlyFans for sure.
If,
She on there.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's doing it. But shout out to my boy Tony. He had a Facebook like private group or whatever where basically people go in there, they do their shit talking, whatever, and they had like a Freaky Friday thing or whatever.
Mhm.
And I guess somebody made a post on there. It was like, "Yo, lady, upload pictures of blah blah blah," and she uploaded in that fucking group like
Oh,
some
she
shit.
OnlyFans for sure.
Like,
She out here.
but it was
Yeah, she
it was,
promoting her product. Her
but it was
brand.
basically they said she wasn't naked, but it was like damn near, like she was like
Promote her
damn near
brand.
naked. And my boy John, you know John,
Yeah, yeah.
brother. John was on there. John was like, "Oh shit, like she kind of cold." And Tony's like, "Yo, that's Clay ex girl." And John's like, "Yo, bro, like John was telling me, he's like, bro, I ain't know that was your ex." I'm like, "Nigga, I don't give a fuck."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it don't matter.
give a
I'm-
fuck
I'm
about
It's
like-
that.
over.
I'm
When
like,
it's
I'm
over, it's over.
Yeah.
I told him like, if you hit,
Ain't like
you
you went to
hit.
go fuck.
If y'all see link in bio, just keep scrolling. That's all I'm saying.
I told him like, I'm like, bro, if
They
you
all have
hit, you hit. I'm like, my only request would be if you start feeling her or whatever, don't bring her in any functions that I'm gonna be at. Don't have me and her in the same area. Just other than that, do what you do. I don't care.
Oh, only thing I got out of that is Clay was almost a pimp.
Literally, I would be like, give me 150 of that 300, and we can talk.
Pimp Clay.
I'll tell you where there's not going to be any pimping or hoeing going around in Indonesia, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Good son. Good son.
So
What I'm talking about.
earlier this week in Indonesia,
It don't
It
want to
ain't
work,
work.
dog.
They-
God, I tried to hit the and it didn't fucking work.
so while he fixing that, in Indonesia they're banning adultery and premarital sex. And this is a law that's supposed to be going into effect within the next 3 years.
Did they say why?
They're trying to stay pure out there.
From what I could tell from some of the articles I read, it has to do with a lot of the religious beliefs and
Damn, when no baby daddies and baby mamas around that motherfucker.
yeah,
Which makes
yeah.
sense.
How would
Yeah,
they
it's
know?
like-
How would they know?
What you mean?
Because there's gonna be kids walking around.
Say they banned it right now in America, and I just wanted to fuck whoever I wanted to fuck right now. How would they know?
Somebody gonna call her?
Yeah, so a lot.
Alisha over here fucking.
So to speak on,
How would they know? I go over to blah blah
Wait.
blah's house. We're fucking. Who would know?
They gonna
Nigga,
be
if I
setting
could hit-
stings up.
Yeah.
yeah, to speak on that, a lot of it. So part of the reason that they're trying to make it into law is to call like the morality of the people's families that are going to be involved in that premarital sex. That's obviously going to still be happening. So now that if they make it law, they're gonna be like, am I like breaking the law by not like telling them that this shit is happening? Like, could I go to jail and face like the same type of punishment, if not worse, if I'm enabling that shit? I don't know.
Do they do arranged marriages?
I don't know.
Them niggas busting your house like you knew they was fucking.
Yeah, like, you pack your shit, homie.
But you gotta let me get my nut before y'all take me out this bitch.
I'm talking about like if you knew your roommate was in there smashing, they come busting. You knew they was in there fucking. Your ass coming down here too.
Damn, bro, I ain't even getting. You can go to jail for not even getting none. You just knew somebody was getting some.
Your ass is in there. You knew they was fucking.
Accomplice.
Yeah, your ass.
You are accomplice to fucking.
Like what?
Yeah, and
You ain't even getting that. Your ass going to jail. Mad
So-
as hell.
part of the problem with that shit, and I didn't really notice like that for real, but Indonesia is apparently like really a big tourist attraction area because Bali's there, some other like
Oh,
really nice
yeah.
areas are there.
Do they do arranged marriages there?
I don't even know.
If y'all doing this, I guarantee.
Bro, they
y'all
got to
gotta
be.
Y'all got
How
it.
y'all gonna
Probably
keep our
protecting
population?
and that's why I say they're probably protecting the family so that try to keep the women as pure as possible because transition between.
Yeah.
When they try to
Hey,
set
what
the
if-
kids up with certain
Listen,
family
yeah.
members.
So
and
let's
stuff,
say that
it's
law
really about-
passes, right? My bad, I ain't mean.
No, you good. Go
Let's say
ahead.
that law passes, and that's the law. Me and Kayla go there, we go vacation or whatever.
Oh, you can't even vacation.
Y'all fucking on the balcony?
Listen, so
I thought Brittany Griner was going to jail.
that's where I was going. That's where I was going. I was about to
They gonna say,
say, we
leave
about to
those
go there and
harlots
pull-
over there.
we about to go over there and pull a Brittany Griner.
yes, nigga, because that shit is like that affects tourists as well, nigga. So you can't be like going there on vacation. I'm about to.
I'm about to be boring
It's
as
gonna
hell.
decrease.
Yeah.
They
So
tourism
that-
gonna
they're gonna
decrease 'cause
kill
you
their
go- you go on
tourist
vacation.
They probably want
That
that.
vacation says.
They gonna have you on TMZ
why,
doing
though?
back shots. This just in.
Look, because think about it like this, because they got ravaged because a lot of their economy was based off of their tourist attraction.
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit. So the pandemic hits, nothing. That shit gets like dried out to like a severe degree. So in order to bring that shit back, like y'all on the way starting to trend back upwards, and y'all gonna do this. Y'all gonna ban sex, and the main reason like people come to your country besides seeing the shit there is fuck the bitches that they brought with them.
Is that for tourists?
Indonesia.
Yeah, it says affects tourists as well. Like
Indonesia got some chicks.
Hey man, you can't fuck them no more.
Come on.
I ain't seen no Indonesia. Well, I might have seen her and I didn't know.
They ain't got no like brothels or anything.
You
They
can't.
probably got the
No,
brothels, but
you
it's probably
can't.
ran by the government. You know, they probably
If you got
That's
a
what I'm
brothel in
saying.
Indonesia and that bitch is...
it's probably some underground. It's definitely some underground
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
That's how you get caught in the whole sex trafficking thing.
Mm-hmm. That's some underground shit.
They
It ain't
definitely
like
still
probably
have
regular to the
that.
regular public. I don't know how it is
Nah,
over there
fuck
for real.
that,
I ain't
bro.
been to Indo.
That shit it's about to be nothing but nuns over
Yo. Yeah, so a lot of people in Indonesia, they ain't happy about that shit.
I'm about to move
Which
there. I'm
obviously
protecting
I
my
understand.
Listen,
But y'all were the ones who said y'all could hold it down for 3 years too.
Yeah.
No
you know,
sex.
You gonna see me on
we taking the
Facebook,
risk.
Indonesia. They gonna be like, is she good?
I'm taking
Protecting
the
my
risk.
peace at all
I'm over
costs.
this bitch risking it all.
Dog,
But then again too, it might be easy for like if you born in Indonesia, like let's say the law passed you born there and you raised, it might be easy for you. But then
Yeah.
again too, we can't
'Cause it's
ignore
all
the
about
fact that
conditions.
when you go through puberty, you start getting curious, you start getting it.
That's what I'm saying.
Does
But
that
here-
include masturbation?
I mean, how they gonna police that?
Niggas busting you fucking yourself.
How they gonna police that?
Probably watching if you watch porn. Probably go to your little search.
They
Right.
probably
Boy,
been
you
in
go,
it.
man.
Probably
But
If
been.
you watching porn, you be
Listen, porn is
You're
not
not
in a lot of
watching it
countries.
for fun.
If
Yeah.
you with somebody
Yeah.
doing watching porn, or you be
Listen.
yo.
Facts.
It's
Porn is illegal in a lot of fucking
Yeah.
countries. That shit is not as common.
comment. Yeah.
Let's take a moment of tears. Brittany Griner like, I'm so happy to be back. Let's be a porn.
Listen,
Thank you, God.
porn honestly, like if you go to
That's
some,
the first thing
bro,
she did. She on a flight right now.
if you go to some of these countries and show them a porno, you know how fucking in shock they gonna be when they realize like it's that easy to pull up on.
Especially our porn. They got
yeah.
categories under subcategories
Yeah.
under individual subcategories.
Let you go over there and show these
They got
men,
everything.
men this access to this. They're gonna be glued to the screen. Them
Oh,
motherfuckers
yeah.
ain't leaving.
I think Japan is worse than us though. When they come to the porn shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them some
hentai
freaky ass
shit.
niggas
Hey,
over there.
shit.
Them some
Japan.
freaky ass. boys
Worse or
over-
better? Better production. Oh.
They
We talking about everything.
That
They-
hentai
oh,
shit too.
No, they on some shit over
Hentai
there.
be a
Jay.
little weird.
I haven't seen
Hey.
any hentai porn, but from what I heard, like that shit is weird as fuck. How the
I
fuck?
ain't gonna lie, this is it's
How the
weird.
fuck do niggas get horny watching cartoons? Fuck.
I can kind of get it
Nah,
because
certain
it's like,
cartoon characters, the way they be drawing them hoes, I'm like,
No,
Oh,
you
the
can think
anime
the horn. You can think the hoes is fine and all that shit, but like sitting there beating your meat to anime.
hey,
I don't know if they sketch
as one that has,
Kakashi
I
in there.
ain't
I'm
gonna say nothing on this.
Kakashi in
I've
it.
been on the porn and then just scroll past. You know how they had that some shit in your shit.
Yeah, you'll see
And-
it,
and
but I'm not
bro,
about.
what?
You'll see it. You'll probably watch it for a second, but I'm not about to beat my meat to this.
Is that Captain Levi
Transgender
going in?
cartoons.
Click. Zoom. Sound up.
And a lot of that shit be
I can see it.
transgender shit anyway too.
Would that be my top choice? No. But I understand. I understand. the
No, yeah,
demographic.
like that. Obviously, the real deal.
The
is
porn
always-
sites racist as fuck too, low key.
Hell yeah, the black ones always be in the poorest quality. I don't
Right.
like, except for black. Yeah,
Black
that-
is high
got-
production.
it's,
Black
it's,
raw, my nigga.
it's so clear. You be like, damn, I feel like I'm in too new of an era.
But I'm saying, like, if you go,
Have you ever seen the VR porn?
No. I've heard
Bro,
about
why were the
that.
motherfuckers at work talking about that shit today?
People really get
Why
mad
were
at
they
it?
talking about that today? Yes, two of my
I have
coworkers have tried
experienced
that.
I've experienced
You did the VR porn?
I have experienced it.
Was it better than regular porn or was it like
I would prefer the regular over it.
I feel like
'Cause
it's too much
like
going
you-
on, yeah.
You don't even be really paying attention to porn. You be like, oh shit, you can really see this shit.
And I feel like
Like,
that's
they're fucking up these good guys. That couch got shadows. What the fuck? This shit is
like,
realistic as hell.
But the reason why I say they racist as fuck because if you go on these porn sites, like them motherfuckers do not promote black porn whatsoever. They try so hard to get you to watch these white people fucking.
yeah, that's true.
It's the majority though.
And
That's
it's,
true.
And it's not the cute white people either, if that makes sense. It's like
What
the
you mean? Sarah J is Sarah J is is the guy.
It's the
Ooh, head on.
Sarah J for president.
Yo.
Sarah J for president.
No.
We can replace the Statue of Liberty with Sarah J.
Oh my god!
It's just Sarah J. instead of the flame. Let me stop.
Yeah, you needed it. Hit the hood on yourself.
I'm telling you, dog. Sarah J is gonna be
Y'all so stupid.
Sarah J for president.
Y'all so stupid.
Dog.
That's only one.
How would we even go back to this Indonesia topic after that, bro? So,
Fuck it, dog. We talking about
Fuck
porn now.
Indonesia.
Hey,
Y'all,
man.
y'all done fucked up.
what?
I respect it though. Shout out to them for
Yeah,
being
that's crazy.
pure,
Impeachment on rights is
protecting
crazy.
protecting their peace.
Protecting the P. They
Yeah.
pushing P over there.
They're pushing peace.
Hey, they all get together, start rioting
Can't push
and
no more.
marching and everything. Dicks out for the rights to fuck. Everybody just stand in the street, hold dicks out.
Dog.
Speaking of people being out with dicks out, weird transition. Your partner going to the strip club. Topic from last week. I told you I would bring it back up. Well, I'm not going to be in the strip club with dicks out. So Alisha.
How would you feel if your girl went to a male strip club?
That's a good
Okay.
one.
As long as she's not jerking it or sucking it.
I don't know. That's like, why are you wasting your money?
Yeah. I don't want my girl going to a strip club.
I know.
I'm
I wasn't
comfortable with
expecting
it
that.
though, but I wouldn't.
Okay,
Like,
what
you
about
just
if they didn't tell you?
No, she
So
just
after
tell
the
me
fact,
in
like,
the-
oh, by the way, I went to the strip club.
I'd be like, why you hide it?
'Cause she
But
told me
I can't do
afterwards.
shit. I
Yeah,
can't
ain't
do
gonna
shit
be
about
mad
it.
at you. Be like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, why you ain't tell me? But other than that, I can't be mad. The deed is done. Ain't shit else I can really do about it.
That's how I feel. You need to. No, I feel like you need to let it be known, or the conversation should be had.
Because I don't even know a lot of girls nowadays that like going to even male strip clubs.
A lot of
they like
women
going
don't.
to they
like
like going to our
regular-
strip clubs,
Yeah.
the gentleman clubs.
I enjoy going to the strip club.
Women love copying us, dog. They just love doing our shit. Why y'all want to go to the strip
Oh,
clubs
God.
we going to? Why y'all want to
Yeah.
play in the NBA?
Me gaming.
I ain't gonna let that
Me
shit-
playing
Yeah, why y'all want to
sports.
play
With your
video?
chick.
Why y'all forks on our plate?
I understand the appeal of it.
Why y'all
having your
forks on
girl-
our
The
plate?
girl, some of the girls just ain't hit. They don't understand.
Listen, having a group of girls in there with y'all in the strip club, it do be.
If a man wants to go to the strip club with his money, we're gonna go.
Why you
every
want to
time.
wear my hoodie?
Man. Oh, nah, listen, it's hoodie season, fellas.
It's
Protect the
our
hoodies.
hoodie.
Why you want
Fellas,
to?
If
Why
we're in a relationship, it's our hoodie.
Why you
First of all-
on my side of the bed?
What's mine
Fork
is
in
yours.
my plate.
What's
Like
yours?
you said,
Exactly. Why your
in
fork on my plate? You had the
They
same
know they
opportunity
like
to
that.
order my food, to order the same food as me, but no. You
That's
ain't
what I
offer
put-
me. You ain't offer me a bite off your plate.
Listen,
Let me get
That's a
some.
big deal for me too. Like I
I
would
don't really
buy
do
you-
that. I don't fuck with food because I don't want you
I'll
eating
buy
my
whatever-
food.
I'll buy you whatever you want off this menu.
No, Kayla's fair as
I want to
fuck.
try yours. I don't like to try yours.
Kayla tried mine, but she offered me before she asked for mine. She offered me some of her. You want some of this? Nah. I'll
It's
try
the
yours.
offset. That's the offset because she
Yeah.
knows she wants.
Yeah,
some of
you got to
yours.
do a trade.
Yeah, it's-
You can't
do
just
a
be
fair
like, "Let me
trade.
get a bite of yours."
No, some women don't do that. They just immediately as soon as
I
their plate come
heard
down,
that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. I'm sorry.
they.
So,
I've seen before a chick like the waiter hand not even off the plate yet from putting it down. Her fork was already on dude plate.
Have it. You can have it, motherfucker. Fool. I don't
Yeah.
care.
like, I ain't even
Hey.
hungry no more.
That's crazy.
Dude was like, I'm used to it, but like in my head, I was mad. I wanted to smack her hand. Like, what the? Let him move.
Fuck
his
you,
hand.
learn
Like,
your
you didn't even get a
manners.
bite.
Can he taste his own food first?
Let me ask
That
y'all
he
this.
decided to get.
Do it bother y'all when y'all driving, somebody got their feet on the dash?
No, because I do it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Nah.
You driving
That
your
don't
car and the
bother
feet on the dash, feet
That
up,
don't bother
feet
me.
hanging
Well-
out the window.
I like to
Out
Feet hanging out the
is
window with, like,
fucking
piggly
ridiculous.
wigglies in the
Yeah,
wind.
You need to stop. It's not cute.
Like, yeah, I got a problem with that.
On the dash.
Some cute toes.
I hate it.
Toes did. I'm like,
it's
Kayla-
so comfortable. to
Kayla
me.
would do that when I'm in the car, or whatever. I'm like, who raised you? Like, why are you doing this?
It's comfortable.
She said, so now I got to be uncomfortable in the car. I'm like, hey,
I
fuck, be
I
uncomfortable.
prop my leg up in the car while I'm driving.
Yeah,
I've done that before. Like, kind of like, not
Like,
all
it
the
be
way,
up.
but like,
Yeah, like
kinda-
It's like a stretch position.
sometimes
like
you
I
gotta
be,
stretch. Yeah, cars are uncomfortable, man.
They-
Like, you gotta.
That's what you sit there in a long time.
Kayla get car sick quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
it's
used to
very
get car sick.
uncomfortable.
She don't throw up, but she'll be like, I need to get out of the car, so I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Girl, we've been driving for 5 minutes. I drive for a living. I got to be in these motherfuckers.
No,
He's in the streets.
Duh.
He's driving in the streets.
That shit bothers me though. People.
Wait,
feet
what was
on
your
dash.
question?
When they put
People
the
feet on the
dash?
dash. That shit bothers the shit out of me. Like, who raised you? Get your feet off my fucking dash.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't care.
Bro, Kayla get in my car.
I can do that on my shit, but you don't do that on my shit.
I won't
And
put
I'm
my
not gonna
shoes
do it
up
on your
there. I
shit.
think that's gross when people
Kayla
put
put
their
shoes,
up there.
feet,
yeah,
whatever up
no,
there.
I'll put like my socks or my feet. But I want to
my
put my
girl
shoes.
come off as soon as we get in the car. I don't care what kind of
That's
shoes you got
I
on.
always
Them
do
bitches
that.
pop.
Bro,
That's literally me.
Kayla hates wearing shoes. She was
I hate
talking
wearing
to
They're uncomfortable.
I'm a
Kayla was
flip-flop
saying
guy.
today, she was like, I need a pedicure. She's like, my feet are so rough, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because you don't wear shoes. And she's like, what are you trying to say, blah, blah? You walk on concrete and with your bare feet. You expect your feet to be
no, I'm
still
not
soft
doing
and
that.
everything. No, that's not how this works.
She's staying grounded.
She said that's what it's called or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, that's also how you build calluses.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the same
Yeah.
thing. If I didn't wear gloves at work all the time, my hands would be rough as fuck.
That's what you got to take care of. Get some good working hands. I had to give me
But
some
nah.
of that.
Feet on dash. Kayla get in my car, put her feet on my dash, change my heat, turn the fan up or down or whatever, switch the
heat.
radio and shit.
Oh, whoa,
what are you
My
doing?
girl, she likes to live in hell. I'd be like, God damn, Jack, my eyebrows gone in this motherfucker. Turn the heat down.
Or at least turn it to the defrost. So you like have it blowing right at your face.
I be having to
Kayla-
close my vents. So I ain't
Yeah.
you can have all that.
Kayla,
I don't
like-
want none of it.
She likes to turn the heat on her feet and just turn it on full blast. And she likes to feel her feet basically feel like it's melting. I'm like, this shit is disgusting. This shit is fucking disgusting.
I ride with the window down. My
It's
window be
comfy.
cracked.
No,
She
I
got
hate having
heat
the
on
window down.
blast.
We both about to be uncomfortable. If my feet about to burn in here, you about to be
Yeah.
uncomfortable as fuck. We
Don't
both
let you have the
uncomfortable in
heated
this bitch.
seats. I'm chilling. You got the heated seats on. Good.
If I don't know, bro. If I'm driving, first thing you do, I plug my phone in to start playing music. Then you take my phone from me and start playing your shit. I'm like,
Oh no, she
I like-
I cut the radio on.
can I get a song?
I cut the radio on because whatever song I play, she's always got something to say. But I'm like, no, what you want to hear? I don't know. Like, I don't care. You clearly do. You clearly care because what I'm playing, you like.
What are we listening to? Like,
I'm
Girl,
silent
I'm a
driver.
drug dealer right now. Leave me alone. All right?
I'm in the trap. I ain't got time.
I'm out here cripping.
Mhm.
I got the blammy on me. I done shot a nigga mama.
30 keys in the trunk right now.
Exactly.
You know
Shit.
it.
I shot a nigga mama because she was outside. I'm cripping, and you out here
That
gonna
music
ruin the
had you
vibe.
in that kind of bag too.
I'm telling you, dog. Schoolboy Q, Vince Staples playing.
Heck.
I'm cripping hard.
Y'all drive quiet like this one on radio. No, nothing. No.
sometimes
Nah.
like if I'm in a rush and I'm already in the car with silence and I'm like 5-10 minutes into my drive, sometimes I'll just ride that bitch out with silent. Because it give me time to like, cause I'm always on the go and I'm always thinking about other stuff, but I never have that internal time by myself where I'm not really looking at technology like that because I'm focused on the road.
Mhm.
It's just the road and my thoughts basically.
Yeah.
Because driving, it's just like it's automatic at this point, so it's not like I'm just going through the motions, going to the same place I always go. So I do like doing that sometimes.
I do like it. It's peaceful.
If I'm trying to focus, I do turn the sound off because I get anxiety with driving, especially busy like cities, parking lots. Like if I go downtown, no, turn the radio off. Do not turn that shit on.
The bridges give me anxiety. The big bitches
Yeah,
Mhm.
driving over that mobile plant on 75
Oh,
yeah.
or driving over. I went over the Zilwaukee Bridge for the first time.
Mhm.
Man, that bitch, that shit scared the fuck out of me, dog. I was driving the
Where's that?
that's up north. It's like before you get to Bay City,
Okay.
just past Saginaw.
Mhm.
So for work, I had to take one of the company trucks up to our Bay City branch to drop it off because it's like going to be one of the manager trucks. Actually, it was the owner's old pickup truck. It was like a fucking 2020 Ford something. That bitch is nice. Push start,
Oh, yeah,
all that
keep
shit. Nigga, I'm cruising, cruise control, 70, just listening to my music, vibing, blah, blah. I always heard about this bridge, but I never been over it. I'm just like cruising, blah, blah, going up 75. Don't see it. You fucking come around this curve. As soon as you come around this curve, it's just this massive bridge. It's bigger than the one by the mobile plant. That bitch is up high. I'm like, oh. I'm like, this must be the bridge that everybody talking about. So I'm driving up there, two hands on steering. I'm nervous as fuck. I'm like,
No, I get scared as fuck, nigga.
that bitch like
Like a clinch.
that bitch like the Millennium Force. It's just taking forever to get up
out
this
there.
bitch. I'm like, dog, like when the fuck is this bitch going?
Does it go
Like
back
on-
down? Or is it
Eventually, but it's like a grad. Like once I get to the top, I'm good. It's the going up that always
Yeah.
fucking me up. So like just going out, I just like, and I'm in this lane, so I can see down, bro. When I tell you, I'm like, bro, one slip, it's wrapped.
One slip in the car.
Because it used to
What are
be.
you slipping
So,
off
so what?
the side of the road?
Yep. I'm telling you.
Clay is
There was slip, and he's
tripping.
like, what slip?
What?
No, I'm talking about the truck. If the truck fucking slipped, I'm falling off this bitch.
Oh man.
Because so this bridge,
Sound like it's a ladder.
He said one slip and it's all one wrong move.
but
Oh,
allegedly
it's a
this
west spot on
bridge,
the flow. They
this
ain't put
bridge
no.
used to be a drawbridge,
Mhm.
but they turned it
Oh,
to one of those
absolutely
big bridges
not.
that just go over that bitch. So it's not a drawbridge
Oh,
anymore. So it got to be
shit.
big enough for fucking boats and shit to go up
Oh,
under.
Absolutely.
So this
not.
bitch is just going. I'm like, this bitch is just never ending. Once it gets to the top and finally go down, my heart stopped beating into my chest. Nigga, my lower back started hurting for some reason. I'm like, God damn. Like, I
Did it
swear.
give you the feeling
that's
in, like,
pressure.
your lower gut nuts area? Like, it's, you ever
Like
get
you
that
feel
feeling
like
like
you're
on a roller
dropping?
coaster? Yeah, the dropping feeling.
Yeah, that's why I don't like roller
going
coasters.
up that, dog, I'm telling you, it was just
Question.
scary shit.
Do y'all have that feeling? Like
What?
me and have it's like in our nuts, but like our lower gut. Like when we drop into something, you ever get that feel, Josh? Or
Mhm.
just ask, like,
Yeah,
so
but
get
it's
it?
not really down. It's
Like
just like
on roller coasters
Yeah.
or yeah,
it's not in that area.
like
For me, it's
I don't
that
know.
area.
It's
And
like-
my nuts start feel funny. I don't be like,
Uh,
My
yeah,
stomach and my ass.
like your nuts start tingling, bro. Because
It's
like
like a
it's
weird
danger.
feeling.
It's like impending danger
really
that
is.
nah,
it's like,
everything
you don't know
nice and
how-
tucked in, so we chilling.
yeah, you don't know what the danger is.
That's
Like
why I asked. Do y'all get that?
Nah.
Where do that feeling be at for y'all? Like on them drop, like when y'all feel like y'all about to drop or something?
For me, it's more like body weight, if that makes sense. Like you can feel like everything moving
Mhm.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that feeling.
My stomach just drops and then
Yeah, it's more like
and
a
I feel
stomach
everything.
drop, like a
Mhm. I
stomach
I feel
body
everything
drop.
like
That's-
growing up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm not a fan of roller coasters. Really, I don't like that feeling.
I haven't been on roller coasters in damn near 10 years.
love
Mm,
roller
I think I
coasters.
would hate it even more
I fuck
now.
with them hoes. I ain't gonna
Max
lie.
Air. I love that Max Air.
No.
Yeah,
That
I don't
this
get the
little
hype.
pendulum. I love that pendulum feel. You hit that motherfucker and you come around that curve and then you the face first. Then you get to see the whole.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, yeah. That one be
Ah,
fucking
the
me up
Max Air,
sometimes.
that's my favorite.
That one be fucking me up
I don't
sometimes.
like that.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm a
this-
thrill seeker though, so
that's gonna have to do it for this week though. We over the limit.
All right, hey man.
That shit.
We
Another-
slipping in the truck.
that's what we said, baby.
I cannot. Don't get
It's
caught
like-
slipping.
It's
Don't
like
get
he's
caught
turning on his
slipping.
parking brake,
No.
and then he see like an oil spot
I
right
can
there.
just
He
see.
slide.
I can
What
just
I
see.
meant by
Oh,
New ass truck, too. You
But-
got the good grip in that
What-
2022.
What I meant by slipping is basically like if it was snow on that
Oh
bridge,
yeah.
y'all would have seen me
Yeah.
come to a complete stop.
sliding back
Yeah,
I'm not about to
no.
drive that,
I
bro.
don't even think I would
I
drive
think
on
that
the
truck
bridge.
might have been. You said it was a 2020
It was a Ford something.
Yeah, man. You-
F-150 or something. Or
It was like a F-150 something like that.
okay, yeah.
No, it wasn't an F. It was like 250.
Was it
It was one
250?
of the big ones.
Oh yeah, diesel.
That
Was it
bitch
the
was
diesel?
nice. Yep, diesel,
Oh yeah, I want me a
turbo,
diesel.
everything. That bitch
Yeah.
was nice.
Them
I
bitches
was
sound
cruising, just
nice little
cruising
ground
that bitch, and then I seen that bridge, and all of a sudden I turned into a big ass bitch. I'm like, oh, I do not want to do this, dog. It was no freeway exit I can get off and then go around the bridge or nothing. It's like
You had
you
to
got to
go
go
through
through
it.
it.
Bridge is the freeway now.
Yeah, you gotta go around.
But I'm saying it wasn't like no service drive on the side of that bitch to go. So it was like, fuck, you got to do it, bro. I'm just like, dog, come on. Like,
Clay going 20 miles on that motherfucker talking about come on.
no, I was still doing 70. I was, to be honest, I was shocked I was doing 70 because I let my foot off the gas a little bit because I'm like, dog,
you
like,
slowed up. For
I was
sure.
nervous, but it was still, I looked at speedometer. I was still doing 70, so I was going with traffic, but I'm like, dog, I was scared as fuck. If somebody would have swerved in front of me, slipped off the bridge, bro,
Imagine
I'm
if
telling
it
you.
was nighttime.
No, I don't want that. Nigga, that's what nightmares are made of. I should have played some Sade. I would have been good.
No cap. Sweet as that.
Y'all got any encouraging words?
Hey, that law goes in effect in 3 years. Go to Indonesia, go to Bali, get your fuck on right now while you still can.
get your freak on at Club
Yeah.
Freak on.
Yes.
Alisha, Amondo, y'all got y'all encouraging words?
Dude, I feel like I had one this week that I wanted to say, and I was like,
Want me to give you some time?
yeah, you go
Okay.
ahead. You step in.
I got you. If you are if you're in the United States, most of all the areas have libraries, or not all the areas because certain jurisdictions and stuff, they close a lot of libraries and stuff. But go get yourself a library card, download the app Libby, and you can get Audible books and everything for free. So you don't have to pay for it. and your library card. I think all library cards are free. So go ahead and educate yourself and get yourself together. Read some little art. You don't have to read. You can listen to Audible books while you're driving or just doing something to help educate yourself other than using these phones for the bullshit purposes. Use them for the good purposes too.
Alisha, you want to go? You want me to?
Go ahead. You good. I'm still thinking.
At least you're going to close this out.
All of 2023, we ain't pulling out.
Wow.
We parking in these driveways, nigga.
2023, you go in,
Yeah.
you stay in.
Put the parking brake up. We're gonna be here for a while.
If
This
you
is
ain't trying
home.
to risk
Shit.
it all, don't go in it. Send your ass to Indonesia.
Oh, fuck it. Listen, we raising the rate of single moms all 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something because he's going on the deep end.
You skeet and yeet.
If it's not for you, leave.
Hey,
That's exactly what I'm doing. Skeet and yeet.
If it's not for you, leave.
don't care.
You think I'm about to? I don't care if those kids are mine. I can't deal with a chick with 5 kids, bro. Even if
Oh,
Nigga said I don't care, dude.
no.
5 kids is crazy.
Hey, look. Hey, Blue Tree Girl, she had a newborn. I had to get up out of there.
what you mean?
Look.
I don't care if that baby is mine.
Shout out
That's
to
what I'm
her. I
saying.
feel like she hasn't been getting a lot of love lately. We
but-
ain't forgotten, but not forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
Blue.
No,
she was gone and for sure forgotten until you brought her up.
No, she gone. She waiting. She ain't. I don't think that's coming back.
All right, y'all. Let's go do it this week. I'm Clay Tizzle.
OJ Smooth.
Alisha.
And Mondo.
Signing out.
Peace.
Yeah.